Rats. Not tonight, honey. The city just opened its latest front on its war against its most hated rodents, lacing rat bait around the city with birth control. The program kick-started on city property in Harlem last week and is expected to cost nearly $600,000 annually for the anti-procreation pellets and a staff of 5 full-timers, including a city research scientist and pest control aide, according to city council documents. The move comes a week after UFO-like Empire bins were put in the same Manhattan neighborhood to try to end curbside feasts for the relentless rodents. We're incredibly excited and optimistic about all the containerization work we're seeing in the city because that's reducing food competition and really reducing a rat's ability to reproduce by cutting off its food source. City rat czar Kathleen Karate told the Post in an exclusive interview Monday. What the science tells us is removal of a food source, removal of those conditions that allow them to thrive, is how we get to achieve sustained production. And we're seeing really great results in that regard, she said. The rodent contraceptive stations rely on bait designed to specifically woo rats. The contraceptive pellets slow egg production in female rats and sperm mobility in males. This effort is part of Flaco's law, which the council passed after rat poison was linked to the death of the Central Park Zoo's beloved escapee, Flaco the owl. The contraceptives are in tamper-resistant contraptions and pose an extremely low risk to humans, pets, or non-target wildlife, a city rep said. The city health department will conduct monthly inspections to track signs of rats in the area. According to the legislation, once the pilot wraps in 12 months, workers will report to the mayor and council on whether the approach has been effective at curbing rats. Citywide rat sightings reported to 311 are down each of the past 6 months when compared to the same time period last year, coinciding with the city's new requirements for closed-lid trash containers. But not all areas around the city have seen a decrease in rat sightings. The Community Board District, where the contraception pilot program is in West Harlem, has seen a 7.8% jump in rat sightings compared to this time last year, according to a post-analysis of 311 data. Karate argues that the city's efforts are only as good as property owners' compliance, from waste containerization to outdoor dining regulations. Human behavior changes hard, she said. We are doing integrated pest management on city-owned properties, but then the 98% remaining of the tax lots that are privately owned properties, that's up to the property owners to choose what mechanisms they're doing when it comes to rat population control. Karate added that when one area has success combating the rodents, she doesn't expect hungry rats to simply migrate to other parts of the city in search of food, because the rodent species is by nature hyperlocal. Typically, these animals don't travel 100 to 300 feet from where they're living to their food source, she said.